Hey everybody. Let me go ahead and get some things set up and then I'll get everything going. Okay. Oh. All right. Let me mute this because that's going to cause a feedback loop. All right. My little iPad so I can look at you guys. I forgot to take this apart, clean that work. All right. Ooh. Okay, we're going to start with Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And as always, I want to show you what my crazy ass kitchen looks like. So, this is just, an average American kitchen. Alright, maybe not. So, I went to JL Patisserie. That's where I went. That's the lady's name. My dessert will be this guy. It's a little tiny pumpkin pie. And then I had an eclair and a cinnamon roll from the place as well. So good. I'm telling you, you cannot get... This place is like the best place in town. So good. So, this is my crazy ass thing. And now I have to go find where the turkey is, which is here. And I think there's some more turkey there. But I gotta go get all my pieces and parts, alright? There we go. Onions and carrots and lots of different types of like herbs. And of course, the coup de grace piece, right? Ta-da! So this is 5.3 pounds. This is a young turkey. It has the ribs, the back portion, the neck skin, all that kind of stuff. And it was a Sprouts brand, so it's all like organic. And it even has the cooking time on it on the back and everything like that. All right. So I got that piece. You might be asking what I'm going to cook it in. And it's this guy. If you don't know what this is, it's just a Cuisinart like Dutch oven, and it's a good size. So, oh, I had that open too long. Now we'll close it for a second so the noise will stop. All right. I also gotta get a shallot, get some onion. And then, you don't want this guy today. I'm going to do the oranges stuff. And oranges. Oranges and lemons. I also have, this is a local kiwi. Oh, sorry, key lime. This is a local key lime. And this is a regular lime. See, they're much smaller. This was like 2 for $1. These are also 2 for $1. So you can see the price difference just kind of in size there. But they're all made in Arizona. Grown here. I also have some Arizona corn. Made here in Arizona, but not super big. You can see like they're not as big as some other ones. Oh, and of course garlic. That's some lovely little clove of garlic there. I think they were like 70 cents or something. one more orange. So I'm going to do an orange lemon key lime. Also later, I'm going to have some bread with it because I love bread and I've got to have sandwiches. The next day in America, you just have sandwiches, right? So this is the sandwich bread that I'll have. It's chili cheese bread with real jalapenos in it. You can kind of see it there. There's like actual real, like full jalapenos in it. Yeah, that's a good one right there. Yeah, but those are full ones, like big chunks of it. So, tastes so freaking good. All right, I'm gonna get me a drink, and then we're gonna start this thing. Oh, also, chicken broth. I had to go this morning. I completely forgot chicken broth, and so I had to go this morning and get it. Hello, hello. Hi everyone. Hi Umpty. Hi. What was the other one? Oh, hi Naya. And then for me, I'm a southerner, so you know I had to have that sweet tea. I don't actually drink alcohol at all. All right, so now that's everything that I got out. I'm just gonna have turkey, corn, and some mashed potatoes as well. Or actually just regular potatoes. So it's like already made for you. You basically just microwave it for 6 minutes in this little guy. And then put some little cheese powder on it, and there you go. So I'm gonna have cheesy potatoes. But I'm only one person, so I didn't really feel like, you know, doing like an hour's worth of work to make it. I was like, and I could buy it, but I was like, nah, these are only a couple bucks. And so it was a lot cheaper that way and just did it that way. I'm gonna go ahead and preheat my oven. I completely forgot to clean it, so it's still an absolute disaster. But it's all right. A nice little 3, actually I think that we do 325. There we go. All right. And so now I'm gonna put you here. Hi, Tio. Hello everyone. Hello. So, the steps for me to make a turkey. First of all, you gotta have something to cook in it. Right? You gotta have the oven on. And now, I'm gonna grab my butcher's block. And actually I want this guy too. That way he's nice and stable. There we go, that's not moving around. Alright, so some of it I kind of cheated on because I don't like grating carrots. And so I just bought it already shredded. Now see, you know, I don't know if you were in here earlier. I'll show you my pumpkin pie real fast. So the JL Patisserie one, it's $50 for a full-size pumpkin pie. So I got this little guy instead, and it was like $4. So that's my pumpkin pie for the day, because you had to have some pumpkin pie, right? But I didn't want to spend 50 bucks on a damn pie. I was like, no, that's too much. That's too much pie for me. No, I got everything I need. Actually, I need this guy better than that guy. All right. My hands are already washed, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay. So let's start with garlic. Why not? I'm going to start with onions, actually. So all I'm really going to do is prep a bunch of it, throw it all in this big pan, and that's really it. You know what I mean? I'm going to put this nice little lid on it afterwards, cook it for a few hours, and turkey's pretty easy that way. Fill it up with one of these as well so it's nice and brined, and there you go. Turkey's kind of easy that way. So what are we going to start with here? We'll start with some of this. I like other pie. Yeah, yeah, I get you on that. I love pumpkin pie, and other pies are fine too. I like apple the best. But this place had pumpkin, obviously, for the season. For the season, of course, they had the pumpkin pie. I'm going to separate my onions for now, but realistically, they're all going to go in the same pot, so it really doesn't matter. Hope everyone has a really wonderful Thanksgiving. Normally, when I was younger, this would have been something I did with my family, but I moved away when I was in my early 20s. I moved away. And I'm sure they'll be in the chat here eventually. If not, I gotta call them here in a minute. I should do this properly, you know? There we go. I'm gonna put that there for now, and then might as well do the other two while we're at it. Usually I like to peel it a little bit, but this one doesn't seem to have any. Whoop. The flavor will mostly come from all of these guys. The key limes that I have, the limes. And so I'm excited about it. All right, and then same thing with these. Go ahead and chop them up real fine like. Oh yeah, I always visit for Christmas. I already have the tickets and everything. So there will be a couple weeks in the end of December that I might not have a ton of content coming out, just because I'll be in Virginia. Okay, let me make sure, because I don't see them in it. So give me 1 second. Oh no, I don't know. Oops. Sorry about that. I'm trying to share it real fast. There we go. 1 second. My bad. Sorry about that. My bad. My parents weren't in here yet. Sorry about that. Sorry. I was like, I haven't seen them in there yet, so I was like, I gotta make sure that they're in there too, because they always yell at me later. They're like, why didn't you call us? I'm like, well, I'm using the phone. So we gotta do what we gotta do around here. Come on, you. There we go. Where's my little trash can? Usually I have a little trash can. We'll just use this guy for today. And then these ones, I didn't like them. They looked a little shady. Hopefully everyone has a wonderful day today. Hopefully it's a pretty chill day. I went to the grocery store in the morning. It was absolutely packed. And so I'm glad I got in and out of there pretty quickly. I've been sharing it. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, just to know anyone is new or anything, this is not my normal content. I don't do a ton of lives and everything, but I do enjoy doing them. And so, you know, when I started the channel, I used to do a ton of them. And I kind of stopped just because it's like, it wasn't really going anywhere for me. I kind of just decided I wanted to move forward and do one art form at a time, you know? And so for all the people that stayed with me from doing all the random art forms, I appreciate that. And next year will be more resin crafting for sure. And then whatever is left over, I'm just kind of chalking in there. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to strain out the juice. If you want to make a soup or something, you can strain out the juice. So you don't have to worry about it. Oh, hello, Mama J. Happy Thanksgiving. Another one down. I like mine garlicly. My father's Lebanese, and so for me, I absolutely grew up with a ton of garlic. Every dish in my home had garlic in it. We had constantly just had garlic around the house. She would make like a garlic sauce, basically oil and salt and garlic, and that's it. And so with all of that, see, and that I'm gonna like rub onto the turkey. Oh, hey, Debbie Doo. Hi, Debbie Doo. All right, I'm glad you guys joined the live. Wanted to make sure before I got too far into the live that made sure Debbie Doo and CFL joined and everyone. But whatever left over, I'm just going to throw right into the pot. Thank you so much. Yeah, you know, turkeys, they think they're dry or bad or whatever, but luckily when I live in Arizona, I can get so much of this stuff so cheap. All of the fruit that you see here was less than $5. I mean that's including, you know, more lemons and stuff, all of it less than $5 for all the fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I can get this stuff real cheap around me because it grows all year round. Hey, the oven's ready. Nice. All right, that's enough garlic for right now. And then for y'all just joining, this is the turkey right here. It's a 5-pounder. A young turkey is what it's called. And then I want a ton of zest as well. And then I'm going to throw the whole orange in there, just kind of cut it up into little pieces, squeeze it over the turkey, and then keep going with zesting. Awesome, one down, and I'll get some more done. The best thing, I think this one's going to be really good this year because I got some key limes as well. Nice. And I got my limes now to do. And you can mix all the zest together because obviously all of it's going in the same place. But my whole channel is about, you know, nice relaxing content. And so I figured, you know, for today, make sure everyone had somewhere to go today. You can always come by my channel and you always can hang out, you know? Whether a long day's work or whatever you have in your life, the idea is just to make nice relaxing content for everyone to watch. And I'll have plenty more coming out the rest of this year and a ton more coming out next year. I'm gonna be getting some kind of part-time job next year, so I might have a new schedule or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out, you know. All right, let me get my line. And I'm gonna cut all these up too afterwards. What y'all saying? Oh yeah, of course, you gotta use the zest too. You gotta use that zest. It's gonna stay on the turkey really well, and it will bake onto it. So you end up having like a crust of these kind of little bits on there. So as you bite it, you go, whoa, that's a little bit of lemon. Whoa, that's a little bit of lime. And so it's a really good way to do it. And then I'm gonna scoop that over, scoop that over. Scoot all that over. Now I can cut these little guys up. Probably should grab one of my bigger knives, but it's all right. And the nose I don't want. I don't want the ends. Oh, also this one is called a Cara Cara orange. If you see, hold on. See, you can see this one how red it is. See that? That's pretty cool, right? So that is like a navel orange. This is a Cara Cara orange. I don't know how well the camera can pick it up, but you can see that's like your classic orange, and you see how much red. Like this is almost in real life, almost like red. There's blood oranges that are like solid red, but these are like halfway between a navel and a blood orange. They're my personal favorite oranges. I eat them as snacks. They're so good. Okay, now we got a bunch of fruit done. Let's get some more done. I'm gonna have to up my knife. But yeah, see, it looks just like a regular lime on the inside. They're just much smaller. And tastes so much sweeter, like so much limier, like so much like, I don't know how to describe it really, but just like so much more tang to it. And of course, that's the stuff that's in a key lime pie. All kinds of goodness, all kinds of goodness. And we got my key limes. In about 5 more minutes, I'll be putting the turkey in and doing all that stuff as well. Just give me a little bit more time. I got to cut all my stuff up. The other one. Ooh, man, the smell on that one is intense. All right. Next. Get my other one. There we go. I always try to use proper knife skills, but sometimes I get a little carried away. Next up is shallots and onions. And then I'll be ready to go. Actually, yeah, I'll be ready. Oh, yeah, the thing will just kind of strip at the time. This, again, is just going to be rough chopped, like everything today, because it's just going in a big thing. Cool. Shallots all done. Nice and broken up into little pieces. My board's getting full there. Last one. We got the big onion. Good one, buddy. Oof. There we go. This onion is a little bit old, so that's why it's a little tougher to break this one apart than the others. One more half to go, and then I'll be all done. That's why I did the onion last. I knew it was going to get to me. There we go. You try to do like the little claw method there, you know? All right. I'll move this out of the way. I'll move these two things. I'm gonna move this over. You gotta go with it there, buddy. Go like that. I'm gonna bring this over here. I'll put that over there. I'm gonna blow my nose. Woo! All right. So, I have a few little bits of garlic in here, but not much. I'm going to go ahead and it's turkey time. Carefully open the bag. It's one of those ones that does have the little thing on it. So make sure that's upright. One second. Alright, so it doesn't have the little stuff in it. I didn't want all that blood in there. Oh. That. Okay, now it's in there. Now it's time to flavor the sucker. So for starters, we're just gonna throw our little chopped onions in here. And shallots as well. I'm just gonna kind of fill it up around it. This is gonna add, a little bit of flavor, but at the end of the day, it's gonna absorb a lot more flavor than it adds. And so that's gonna be good. Next up is the green ones. Alright, and then for these ones, I'm just going to squeeze and go. So you just kind of squeeze it on and toss it in there. Same thing with these, you just kind of squeeze in it. And you can see the juice is just going to kind of go on top of everything. And you just keep doing it. There's some lemons. Oh yeah, it's going to be good. And so, it's just doing it over and over again, right? And then stuff it down. Anytime you encounter a problem, you can stuff it down. And then for this stuff, as you can see, it's just a lot of the zest, right? So you're going to take that and go all over this bad boy. And actually, I have something to help too. And that is honey. So I literally just put it in my hand like that, put more of the zest, and get in there, I got some I'm going to put underneath the skin. And of course, a little bit of sweetness ain't going to hurt it. All that garlic I did, same thing. Just rub it right on top. So now you got garlic and lime and lemon, and of course we're going to shove a little bit of that under the skin as well. And on top of the skin as well. And now it's just about kind of finishing it all off. And then continuing to do this. these little key limes I'm going to shove around the thing as well. So a little squeeze, a little lime. A little squeeze, and that sucker's going to go right in there. A little squeeze, and get all that skin. More lime. And then I'll post photos later because obviously this takes several hours. So check my Instagram today or tomorrow and you'll be able to see the results. But as you can tell, I mean, it's going to be freaking good. Just by looking at it, right? You can tell it's going to be freaking good. I would say this is a very Arizona one just because of how many citrus I'm putting into it. It's like so Arizona. If you're curious, it was $27 for the turkey. And this is only a 5-pounder. Turkey and everything in this country has gotten, you know, very, very expensive. And so obviously, I'll use all of it. I'll freeze anything that I don't eat. I am not a professional chef by any means, so if I'm doing something wrong, hey, put it in the comments, you know what I mean? Like, it's all good. I'm going to throw a few shredded carrots in it as well. And yes, this is a messy food. You know what I mean? It's okay when you're cooking and chefing it up, right? And then, final thing is just a little bit of broth. And that's just to go around it. I'm trying to put too much on the actual bird because obviously I just put all that seasoning on there. Last step, I'm going to take a few of these little guys. It will add and enhance the flavor. And as this all soaks together, there we go. That's the thyme. I need some rosemary. Normally you throw the sticks and everything like away, but when you're roasting like this, just feel free to shove them in. You know what I mean? Because it's like, end of the day, you know what I mean? Get that rosemary up in there too. And of course, 1 bay leaf. And we'll put 2 in there, why not? So as you can see, looking pretty freaking good. Lid on. Ooh. Already 5 pounds plus the extra weight we put in there. So I mean, looking good. Thank thank y'all so much. My name is Chris Collected. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. My name is Chris Collected. Remember to trust in yourself, honor yourself and others, and create a world safe for everybody. I will post the results of my beautiful little meal. Hey, maybe next year you guys can come and share the meal with me, all right? So, thank y'all so much for watching. Obviously, I got some cleanup to do. It will be a few hours. I believe there's a little timer right there. And when that guy pops, it will be all ready to go. But also, I have other ways to check it. I have little thermometers and stuff, too. So, thank y'all so much. I'm going to go put it in the oven. Oh. Put it there and see if it works. All right. All right, everybody. Check back in a few hours. Thank y'all so much for watching. My name is Chris Collected. Trust in yourself, honor yourself and others, create a world safe for everyone. And if you're looking for content that is relaxing and fun, then hey, I'm your guy. All right? Thank you so much. There's, no other topics. Just have a great day. All right. Bye, y'all. See you. Bye to CFL. Bye, Debbie Doo. Bye, Umpty. Let's see what we got. We had T.O. in earlier. We have Rachel and everyone. Thank you so much. All right. Bye, y'all. See y'all later. Bye. Love y'all. Bye. And then plenty of content coming. All right. Thanks. Bye. Let's look at this mess real fast. Look at this mess. Look at this mess that I made. Bye, y'all.